Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Young and the Restless Monday, January 13th recap. Chance calls out Summer's jealousy of Claire. Damien's Monte Cristo link. The Young and the Restless YNR spoilers recap for Monday, January 13th states that Audra Charles, Zulika Silver and Nate Hastings Sean Dominic return home from their trip to LA. Audra complains about the flight and then the talk turns to Damien Nathan Owens. Nate's worried he pulled the wrong move by lying and offering him a position at Winters instead of telling him the truth about them being half-brothers. Nate agrees to give it 2 days and if he doesn't hear from Damien, then he'll reach out once again and come clean. Audra asks for a foot rub after a day of travel, which turns into more, and the two head up to the bedroom for a steamy sesh between the sheets. After the two are done, Nate heads back downstairs and notices a missed call and text from Damien. He grabs his phone to show Audra and the two go for round 2 when another text comes in. Instead, this time around, it's Pi Denise Tolliver Thelma Louise Hopkins. Turns out she did a bit more digging and the two companies that Damien has worked for and lived in rental properties associated with Monte Cristo Investments, are owned by Damien. Over at the Abbott residence, Summer Newman Allison Lanier arrives after finishing work early to spend some time with Harrison Abbott Redding Munsell. The little boy is excited, and he can't wait to read her the book he made. Sadly, that's all cut short when Claire Newman Haley Aaron and Kyle Abbott Michael Mealer stroll in, ready to tell the little boy their news. Summer is definitely jealous and feels pushed out of her time with Harrison but reluctantly leaves. Not without adding a ton of snarky facial expressions along the way, so fans noticed her displeasure. Claire and Kyle take Harrison into the dining area and start talking about how they are spending more time together, but Harrison already had a hunch they are dating. In fact, he also knew about the sleepover they had on New Year's because he could hear them having so much fun. Claire and Kyle giggle to themselves and ask him how he feels about all this, and he loves it. As long as the next time Claire sleeps over, she has breakfast with him in the morning. But, he does sense Claire and Kyle dating bothers his mommy. Claire and Kyle assure the boy that his mom will always love him, and sometimes it's hard for someone who used to be with someone to see their ex with someone new. Harrison asked if that meant they were getting married, and Kyle assured him, not just yet. Over at Society, Summer and Chancellor Connor Floyd have that date they talked about, in hopes of rekindling their romance, but things are very awkward at first. Chance can sense something is off, and Summer doesn't want to talk about it. He starts by sharing something that is distracting him, Sharon Newman's Sharon case missing person case, so he encourages Summer to reveal what's on her mind. She's apprehensive to do so, as it's petty, but Chance reassures her that there will be no judgment. Summer finally reveals it's bothering her how Claire is wedging her way into Kyle and Harrison's life. She adds that they basically shoved her out of the house during a time when she was supposed to be with Harrison. It rubs her all the wrong way because she knows that Kyle and Claire will likely get closer and closer and eventually move in together. Chance points out a pattern. First, she was upset about Kyle dating Audra, now Claire. He calls her out on being jealous. Still, Summer notes it's more of a feeling as if she's being pushed out. Chance reassures her that Harrison adores her and that she has nothing to worry about because she will always be his mom. Over at Crimson, Adam Newman Mark Grossman meets up with Connor Newman Judah McKee and Chelsea Lawson Melissa Claire Egan, and there's some bad news. Connor has been having a hard time sleeping, waking up to check his two-way light switch. Something has triggered his OCD. After some prodding, he admits that a big part of this anxiety is the thought of Adam and his big move to the Newman Ranch. He was afraid to tell his parents about this for a number of reasons, the top one being that Adam would refrain from the move if he found out because he didn't want that to happen. The boy notes that it's important for him to push on with his OCD, and not let his fears and anxieties get the better of him. Still, one thing that would make things easier for Connor is if Chelsea moved in with them. After Connor leaves to go upstairs to his room, Chelsea and Adam talk about the possibility of moving in together. Chelsea assures Adam that she'll think about it, but this doesn't mean that a reunion will go hand in hand. Adam reassured her that the house was big enough where she'd get her own room, plus a spare for a design studio. Adam pointed out that Connor felt apprehensive about sharing his feelings, so the fact that he did today means as parents, they should show him that they are listening. The Young and the Restless spoilers say that even though the Newman Ranch is massive, it looks like Chelsea and Adam's big move with Connor will only bring them closer together.